Sony announced the PlayStation Plus games of September 2017, including the 2 PS4 titles that already leaked, but there's more. So let's take a look at all the titles in this video. Let me know what you think of the lineup in the comments down below, and a like would be super appreciated. As I reported in my previous video, Sony put up a Facebook ad for the PlayStation Plus games a little early, already showing the 2 PS4 titles Infamous Second Son and Child of Light. While first being a rumor, now it's confirmed we can download these games and more on Tuesday, September 5th. Let's run down all the games for the PlayStation Plus lineup of September 2017, starting with my favorite, Infamous Second Son. This was one of the first exclusives that Sony launched on the PS4, also showcasing what the system could do in terms of graphics. The city, but mostly the powers of Delson, are amazing to see while fighting the many bad guys. Just like in any Infamous game, the powers are the best part if you either use them to traverse through the open world of Seattle or take out your enemies. It's a blast to play. Sadly, I did not feel the same about the story compared to the other Infamous games. Still though, I would totally recommend you try it out, now that it's free for PlayStation Plus. The 80 on Metacritic also says a lot. Every time I see Child of Light, I'm impressed by the awesome art style. Child of Light is a turn-based RPG and a side-scrolling platformer in one. One time you're dodging sharp elements in a level, and the other time you're calculating your move against beautifully crafted enemies. Interesting is that the story is told in a poem, making it even more interesting to listen to. The game got an 82 on Metacritic. Interesting is that the PS4 owners in the US do not get Child of Light as the second PS4 game, but Strike Factor X, a multiplayer third-person air combat game that could be compared to Crimson Sky. While Child of Light and Infamous released in 2014, this game is from August 30th, 2016, with a 75 on Metacritic. Before we go to the PlayStation 3 and Vita games, I want to note something that Sony now did for the first time: add a free PSVR game to the PlayStation Plus lineup, and this is my favorite launch game of the VR headset, created by the guys that made Killzone Mercenary on the Vita, of course, kind of the sister studio, of course, from Guerrilla Games. And I'm talking about Riggs. From September 5th till November 2nd, you can download this full-priced VR game for free, and while it has a single-player mode, it's all about going into the arena with your multiplayer buddies and scoring points by building up a meter and then jumping through a goal in the middle of the map. Highly recommend this game, a 78 on Metacritic. Okay, so just like with the second PS4 game, the PS3 games and the Vita games are also different depending on your region. So let's do the US games first for the PS3. First up, we got Monster Jam Battlegrounds, and as the name suggests, this is a monster truck game where you have to do stunts to impress the stadium. It only got one review on Metacritic, and that is a 20, so you probably should ignore this. The other PS3 game for the US PlayStation Plus owners is Hustle Kings, where you play a game of pool, and it works with the Move controllers as well, as you see in the trailer. Yes, an 81 on Metacritic. Let's switch to the European PS Plus games for the PS3, also something with racing and sports. We got Truck Racer first on the PS3, that really looks bad, so I kinda like regret downloading this footage to show to you. It also does not have a Metascore, so you probably should ignore that one as well. Then we also got Handball 16, that also does not look pretty good, and you guessed it, it also does not have a Metascore. So while Sony did a great job with the PS4 games, the PS3 games are really bad. Luckily, this is not the case with the PS Vita games, so let's do the PlayStation Vita games for the US PlayStation Plus owners first. The first game is You, a side-scrolling puzzle platformer that is also available via crossplay on PS4. You got to find your missing mother by interacting with the world and going through the levels, a 77 on Metacritic. The last PS Vita game for the US PlayStation Plus owners is Skyforce Anniversary, an old school shoot 'em up, kinda like Space Invaders with airplanes. It was a remastered version of the old Skyforce game that is pretty old, like really old. And there is no Metascore for this one. Sony, why are the lineups so different? Okay, now let's go to the European PlayStation Plus games for the PS Vita. First one is We Are Doomed. I like the name, but this twin-stick shooter should be just fine with a 61 on Metacritic. Game is cross-buy between PS4 and PS Vita. Same goes for this game that you probably already know, otherwise you will be pleasantly surprised that this even exists. This is a game about finding love with birds, as you are the only human student in a school with talented birds. So yeah, a Japanese dating sim with birds. It has a 72 on Metacritic. What a crazy PlayStation Plus lineup with the change between the US and Europe. Luckily Europe and the US both got Infamous and Riggs, the highlights in my opinion. I've put the full lineup per territory in the description down below, so totally check it out. If it all went a little bit too fast, I can totally see why. Subscribe to stay up to date on the latest PS4 news, like the PlayStation Plus lineup, like the video to support the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, I will speak to you next time, goodbye.